The night had fallen, blanketing the world in a soft, velvety darkness. The stars twinkled like tiny diamonds scattered across a vast, inky canvas, casting a gentle glow over the sleeping world. Little Leo closed his eyes, his chest rising and falling gently with each peaceful breath. His dreams were just beginning to take shape, filled with the promise of adventure and wonder. He drifted off to sleep, a sweet smile gracing his lips. In his dreams, he was a brave explorer, ready to embark on a magical journey. Unbeknownst to Leo, a wondrous transformation was about to take place in his room. The air shimmered with a mysterious energy, hinting at the magic that was about to unfold. As Leo slept soundly, a magical glow enveloped his toy shelf. The toys, once still and lifeless, began to stir with an enchanting light. Toys began to shimmer and shake, slowly coming to life. Each one seemed to awaken with a sense of purpose, ready to play their part in the night's adventure.
A brave soldier straightened his tiny hat, standing at attention as if preparing for a grand parade. A playful robot stretched its metallic arms, joints creaking softly as it prepared for the night's escapades.
And in the center of it all, a giant plush octopus with eyes like shiny buttons began to stir. Its tentacles twitched with anticipation, ready to join the fun. The toys whispered amongst themselves, excited to be awake and ready for an adventure. Their hushed voices filled the room with a sense of camaraderie and excitement. But their excitement was short-lived. The giant octopus, usually a gentle giant, had woken up in a grumpy mood. Its button eyes narrowed in irritation, casting a shadow over the cheerful scene. He flailed his long, plush tentacles, knocking over blocks and sending toy cars flying across the room. The once peaceful night was now filled with chaos, as the toys scrambled to avoid the octopus's wrath. The giant octopus, disoriented from his sudden awakening, continued to wreak havoc. Toy soldiers, once brave and proud, scattered in all directions, their tiny plastic swords clattering against the wooden floor. Building blocks tumbled down, their cheerful colors lost in the sudden disarray.
Leo, still deeply asleep, murmured in his sleep, unaware of the commotion unfolding around him. The room, once a haven of peace and order, had become a chaotic whirlwind of plush and plastic.
The other toys, too small to stand up to the giant octopus, looked on in fear and dismay. Deep within his dream, Leo sensed a disturbance. It was a feeling he couldn't shake off, a sense that something was terribly wrong. He found himself in a world made of giant building blocks and stuffed animals, a familiar space that had suddenly become strange and frightening. The once comforting environment now felt eerie and unsettling. He saw his beloved toys running and hiding, their joyful expressions replaced with looks of terror. The sight of his cherished companions in such distress filled him with dread.
"Help! Somebody help us!" The cry echoed through the dreamscape, a desperate plea that tugged at Leo's heart.
Cried a tiny voice. It was the brave soldier, his tiny face pale with fear. The soldier, usually so courageous, now looked utterly terrified.
"The octopus! He's gone mad!" The words were filled with panic, and Leo could see the chaos unfolding as the octopus wreaked havoc.
Leo's heart pounded in his chest. The fear and urgency in the air were palpable, and he felt his own anxiety rising. He wanted to help his friends, but he felt small and powerless. The enormity of the situation made him feel insignificant. He looked around frantically, searching for something, anything that could help. His eyes darted from one corner of the dream world to another, hoping for a solution. That's when he saw him. Wickle, his favorite green frog toy, perched precariously on top of a teetering tower of blocks. Wickle seemed to be the key, the one thing that could turn the tide. Wickle, usually a quiet and unassuming toy, seemed to grow larger with each passing second. His once placid smile transformed into a determined grin, as if he had discovered a hidden strength within himself, and his bright, googly eyes gleamed with a newfound courage. He hopped down from the tower, his movements now filled with purpose and resolve. Landing with a resounding thump that reverberated through the dreamscape, the ground seemed to shake beneath him, signaling his arrival. Wickle's voice, usually a soft croak, boomed through the room, echoing off the walls with a power that surprised everyone. Filled with unexpected bravery, Wickle puffed out his chest and hopped towards the giant octopus, his tiny legs moving with surprising speed and determination. His small body radiating an aura of confidence, he seemed to grow even more as he approached the towering creature. The other toys watched in stunned silence, their fear momentarily forgotten as they witnessed Wickle's unexpected bravery. "Don't worry, everyone, I'll handle this," he declared, his voice filled with a newfound authority. The toys, once paralyzed with fear, now felt a glimmer of hope as they saw their friend rise to the occasion. S2, Media, animated toys watching bravely Frog, toys in awe of Frog's bravery.